Hey, this is Cameron, and welcome to the practice log. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I literally just woke up. It's 7:40 a.m., and that is early enough. I don't want to hear it this time. So, I made a promise in the last practice log, and this is a practice log, by the way, which means that I'm going to be playing a lot of guitar. Feel free to skip this one if you find that annoying. I'd skip it too if I could. I would fast forward my life away, but we gotta endure. I'm going to be reacting to my last performance of the Mozart variations. I've gotten some feedback on it. I feel like I'm playing it very differently now, and I wouldn't play it the same way as I did, because I haven't listened to it yet, of course. We're going to listen to it right now. But I think something that I do is that I just kind of rush through the piece. I don't enjoy any moments in it, and kind of my whole goal is just to get to the end, when part of the magic of music is like prolonging, what do the kids call it, like gooning the ending, right? So, I mean, that being said, let's just go ahead and listen to this MFer. Hey, this is Cameron, and welcome to the practice log. Whoa, 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 whoa,
It's actually
whoa,
kinda early
whoa. You guys will be proud of this. 7:55 a.m. As you may. Whoa, hey, how about that? Man, I'm consistent. It's 7:48 right now. It's like almost the same time 2 days ago. Because I just played through it, and it felt pretty good. It felt more consistent than usual. I'm gonna tune up. I'm sure. And get to it. I'm sure it did. You know, some advice that I've gotten on that, and I think I could do this a little more, but really drag out those chords. But make it even, of course. And the last one's faster, just because of the, But even with prolonging the beat, maybe something like just give it a moment, you know, instead of always just going right into it. And I do that throughout this whole thing. I'll show you what I mean later. I'm kind of debating cutting the chords off too. I feel like Brandon would just let the chords ring out and just let the sound kind of like fill where you're playing. Like, that's what I mean by, like, giving it a moment. Instead of just landing, like, right on the beat. I'm gonna be hearing that the whole time now. I won't play it like that again. Yep, just, like, right on it. It's boring. Yeah. God, I already hate it. And these are just changes that I made in, like, the last day or two. So they're still in their infancy. I mean, the only comment I have for that so far is don't just play it like dum, 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 dum. See, I like a lot of the stuff I'm doing there. It could just be a little more dramatic, because I can hear myself doing it. Like, especially going into the, And, like, that was, like, really exaggerated, but just giving it moments to breathe, like, there. And then copying here. Like, I feel like I'm onto something with starting to play it more like that. I don't know, we'll see. I have my lesson with Brandon tomorrow, so maybe he'll say, like, no, don't do that, that sucks. I don't think he'll say that, though. I think the way that I play right now is very just rushed. I'm always rushing to the end. Yeah, like this. Da 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 da. There's no savoring there. Da 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 da. You know, it's allowed to be. Like, that's a lot, of course, but, you know, I think it's better than what I did there. Like, I'm just playing it. Okay, so everything there, it seems to be coming out technically well enough. There's probably some timing issues with the first chords versus like going into this thing. Because like, let's see. Versus... You want those to be kind of in the same realm, not like completely different tempos. And then the other thing is just not rushing into the ending of each phrase. 'Cause it almost feels like a bombardment the way that I play it. And this is going to be the same story throughout the entire piece. Let's hear. God, dude. Oh my god. Yeah. It's just very rushed. I'm just getting to the ending. I'm not differentiating between the phrases, and I'm not showing like how they're similar and like kind of building on each other. I'm just playing. I really am just playing a bunch of notes at you. Like, you can take time. Like, we know we're getting there. It's gonna end up here. So we... Like, that's a really exaggerated version of it. It wouldn't be quite like that. Like, we know we're getting to the ending of that, and there's no reason to just rush right into it, because otherwise it's just, like, completely breathless. So the way I'm playing it here sucks, I know. Technically, it's all coming out, and I think even not rushing the resolutions like I'm doing here will make it easier to play, so I think that's doing fine. Yeah, it's so rushed. Oh my god. That was a nice resolution. I kind of did a little bit there. I think I'm like intuitively getting it, I think. But this is stuff I need to just go all in on stuff like this. But yeah, all in all, like technically I don't see any issues in there. That's coming out fine. Main thing is just, you know, don't rush the resolutions. That's going to be like the story of this whole thing. Woo! So rushed. So much more rushed than it needs to be. And I had this described to me recently by one of my friends. The most important part of this should not be that. It should be... You know you're gonna get there. There's no point in just going... It's just constant. You can... I don't know, so this one, it's really fast and chromatic-y. My opinions right now are to savor the chromatic moments and not to rush to each, like, E major chord. Just, like, give it some time. Just back end. Like, you know exactly what's coming next. I'm not missing a beat on anything. And I'm not saying I'm playing it perfectly, because I'm certainly not, but it's just always... It's relentless. And in that, it's like, yeah, you're losing steam. Of course you're sucking. Oh, God. And then you slow down, of course. Finally, some drama. Oh my god. Everything has been, like, so incredibly predictable. I can't believe I took a little bit of time there. That's amazing. Oh, I barely took time there. Barely. Beep-a-do-ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm sure it's just gonna be that. Just going right into it. This is the first slow movement, and you can just... Oh, like you can be really, really dramatic with this, and I assure you I'm not gonna do any of that at all. Hey, there's a little something at the end. That was nice. I really am just playing notes, though. I'm not even a musician. It's crazy. It's crazy listening to this, because it sucks. Bam, bam, bam. Just immediate. Just, you freaking simpleton. Like, why do you have to resolve it so fast? Like, you can be so dramatic with this one, too. Oh man, I wish you took more time with that ending. Again, technique. Seems like my technique is good enough to play it. It's just my inability to express music properly so far. Alright. Oh my god. What you maybe meant to do. See, stuff like this. Like it shouldn't be that, you know. And then give a little time. When we're playing this, we know we're gonna end up there, so why not? Right? Just so rushed. Just da 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 dee. I'm surprised. Nice. Not bad. Always resolves so fast. It's just always. It's just dumb. Where I'm going like. It's like, that's not how a resolution should be. You know, I still need to work that out, but it shouldn't sound like this. God, such a loud ending, too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, it sounds so barbaric playing like this. It's crazy that this was 2 days ago. Yeah, I feel like when I played this, I just was not implementing anything that I've learned up until this point. I kind of feel like I autopiloted this one and just kind of relied on muscle memory, which I can't do. I'm not at a stage to do that because all of these musical ideas have been somewhat new to me, like in the last few months. That part's technically coming out better. It's just, could you just stop? Yeah, it's just so rushed. My god. Man, like, I'm really just playing notes for you. I'm so sorry. Oh my god! Oh my god! You suck! Oh, 'cause, 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 ' Like, why not just do that? I probably don't need to rush those triplets so hard, but wow, okay. I don't know, like a lot of that was probably exaggerated, but that's kind of how I want it to be shaped going forward, I think. Maybe except for the very ending of that, I don't think I like that so much. Yeah, so I would say all in all, I think the technique is pretty much there. I don't think I need to actually get better at guitar to play this well. Like obviously that's not true, but like just generally speaking, I can play all of it fine, at least isolated. There's no parts that are just like impossible for me. I think a lot of the practice I need to do now is just go through each section and find what are the tense moments, where am I going, and how can I make it an interesting journey to get there. I think that's the main thing. So I'm gonna do that. You know, this is a practice log, but maybe this can just be the whole thing where I'm just reacting to that. Hey, it's a Sunday too, if I'm uploading the same day, which I'm pretty sure I am. So, you know, whatever, right? I think that's generally good advice for all of you guys too. Find the tension, find where you're going, and make it an interesting journey getting there. And you don't necessarily need to always just get right to where you're going. Alright, I think we can wrap this one up here. So, if you made it this far, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. And of course, if you want some guitar lessons, I'll teach you how to play classical guitar. Just send me an email. Slots are full right now, but don't be afraid to just send an email just to introduce yourself, and I'll know who you are, and you're on the waiting list. Of course, head on down over to Rutin's Delight for some merch, all that stuff. And there's a Patreon. Did you know that? You can do that. You can also be a channel member too. I think that pretty much covers everything. Look at my description for all my stuff. Alright. I'll see you in the next one.